I'm just cutting some angle iron for the battery brake. Battery box, I should say. Some nuts on the back side so we can make a hold down. Pretty simple. I undid the stock factory hose from the carburetor. Oh, it's actually hooked to the airbox. And I snaked it around through where these other lines come out. Picked up a filter for it. For the top. Well, 3 seat belts. People come up. PRPs. Gotta give a shout out to Uncle Lane, thank you very much. We're also gonna put a line lock in on the rear brakes. Now this will be for a couple reasons. One, we can lock out the rear brakes, just use the fronts and do sick burnouts and roadies and kick some dust up. And the other reason is you can, compress the pedal, then lock it, and it works as a parking brake also. So that's like a dual function setup. We'll let it gusset in the front there.
The only fittings I could find that fit in there were air fittings. But so that's gonna work. Seems to work just fine. I don't think I might need to drill it. Plenty of airflow. So I guess that's what it's gonna be.
Alright. So little PTFE tape. Always put it on like you're threading. Alright guys, so start on these four points because I'm probably not going to use the crotch belts. Alright, so first things first. I've already identified which one goes where. Let's feed this through the seat here. So, that buckle's already on there. It's fed through the bottom, to the top, back to the bottom. We go underneath. That through that way. It's through this way. And you come back through one more time. This is always the tougher part of it. Start with a corner, it's usually the best way to do it. You're going through there, whether you like it or not. Alright, so we got these all on there. Now, I probably should put a mount further out, but I think I'm just going to go to the seat bolt mounts for now. Alright, we're going to do this line lock now. So you're going to want to mark it maybe a little bit past your tapered edge there.
Once you get started, then you can kind of, you're not ready. Put that down. Work okay.
Alright, now that we got the lines cut here, this is going to be the business end here. first, let's get these on here so we don't forget. Because I always forget. Alright. So this is the rigid number 337 37 degree flaring tool. Goes up to 3/4 inch. I love this thing. If you ever do stainless lines, you gotta have a good flaring tool. Alright, so I'm gonna have to bleed the rear brakes here, but alright. Might as well, since I got it apart, finish welding these up. They were only plug welded for testing purposes only, as Ike would say. I don't know if you guys can see this. So they're all welded up now. I still gotta do the back too. 4-link arms. I'll do those later. I should have mentioned that when you're welding the bungs in there, you should take the heim joint or uniball or whatever you got out, because this one's not lined, it's metal on metal. They're the cheapy ones, so I wasn't worried about it. But some of them are PTFE lined or nylon or whatever, and it'll just melt right out if you do it the way I did it. But I'm not worried about them because they're metal on metal. And sorry guys, thought I was recording. I'll turn this thing around, working on the back now. So I wanted to add, for my sway bar, I wanted to add that down there, just so that bolt doesn't want to bend, and add that extra little bracket in there. So I gotta weld these up. Alright, there. Yeah, I'll do one side at a time. This is why I'm putting those little extra gussets in there. Just from cruising around the street, and that little bit I did up in the mountains. I already bent this bolt. And oops, and she does not want to come out, so. got this thing outside now. You can see a little bit. So everything's double nutted that can be. Everything's welded. Everything's double nutted that can be. Shocks, steering. Just gotta make sure it's as strong as we can make it. I don't want anything falling off. And I missed one. Right there. I missed one. Alright, I'll have to remember that. Seatbelt's in. I don't know if I showed you guys, I gusseted the steering a little bit down there. I think I showed you the front gusset already. I still need to, probably tomorrow, or maybe the next day, depends on what I got going on. I'm gonna build some, probably put some bars back here and in the front window. And I need to build something that goes up, ties back into the cage, or even ties back down. Somewhere it's got to tie back in. I could even go, you know, all the way across. So I'll figure that out, but that needs to be a little stronger. I'm sure it'll hold, but if I take it off any big jumps, I don't know.